What's up, guys? It's Chxbbz, and I'm gonna talk about my team situation that's been going on for the past couple of days. So, for those of you who didn't know, Drix and Ray both left to discover, um, other options out there. They wanted to see what else is out there. They weren't 100% about this team, and that's okay. It's if they don't feel comfortable, they don't feel comfortable, and I won't hold that against them. Um, so Me, Baird, Surfew, we're looking for two over the past couple days, and we're looking at the options. And when it came down to time to vote it out, uh, two names came up. Well, there was a few more than two, but when it came down to it, these two excelled over others because of past relationships with the team. So we are now playing with Fatalize and Regulate. And some of you may not remember them because they haven't been playing for a long time due to focusing on life and stuff. But both of them are old teammates of Baird and Surfuse, and I've known both of them for a very long time since Gears of War 2. I used to scrim them a lot and just play against them. You know, we're friends. Like we all the friend chemistry is there. It's like we all get each other. We can all kick it together. And I think that that's something that some teams don't have compared to others. And the chemistry in game is there already between all of us because we've all played together. So we're hoping coming into the next game that because of our work ethic on the game and the way we're going to prepare and you know just prep ourselves for the next game and how we're gonna grind is something that I'm hoping will turn into a good result. Uh, which it usually should it usually does when you put in the time. And unlike other teams that you know what, let me say this. What I think separates professional and amateur teams, it's not the amount of time that each team puts in; it's the way they use the time. And what I mean by that is there are professional teams that can put in 6 hours a day, and then amateur teams that can even put in 8 hours a day. But the difference is what did they do in that 6 to 8, or what did they do in that 8 hours? Now most amateur teams they just get on, they scrim, they talk a little bit, and then that's it. Professional teams, when you want to be the best, you do everything in your power to make it so. You you scrim like you're getting ready for LAN. You go over footage of your team playing. You scout other teams and make counter strategies around what they do to prepare for LAN. You you know what's the word I'm looking for? You do everything in your power. I should say you do everything in your power to try to put yourself ahead of every other team, and that's what separates a professional team and an amateur team. Are those things? If you for any amateur team out there that is looking to be great, those are things you have to start doing, and because the game honestly you can if you look in the past like any Gears of War game, there's been a lot of top teams that aren't hugely skilled like other teams, but they're still in the top because of who they are. You know, um, Yeah, you look at the ZYN. They were that team back in Gears of War 2. I always like to use this as an example. They didn't win because of their skill. Like I remember watching, and I know a lot of you don't know what I'm talking about, but they had very good smoke placements, which back then were ragdoll. If you guys didn't play, so like when you got smoked, you got knocked over, and it doesn't require a lot of a lot of skill to run up and kill someone when they're down on the ground. A lot of what they didn't come down to skill. It came down to strategy, precision, and you know, just acting on it. You know, they they know what they wanted to do and they did it. Like in Gears of War 2, a lot of, like I said, like the smokes, like if you got two kills, all you had to do at that point was then play it slow, which a lot of the top teams, that's what it was. It was smoke placements, grabbing kills, and then um, you know, picking the other team off after that. And ZYN when they won Dallas, that's what it was. That it didn't come down to them being the best skill wise. It came down to them being the most prepared going into the event, using what the game gave them. Ragdoll smokes. Everything about the game that they got, invisible inks, yada yada, etc. Whatever. And um, I don't have much else to talk about. Like I talked about my team, talked about how to separate yourself from being a professional amateur team. A couple minutes left in the video, so I guess I'll just talk about some other things that have been going on. Um, One, the whole thing of Praise being banned from the Invitational is kind of crazy to me. You know, he did put himself in the position, which I think was stupid. Like he put his friendships over his team, and didn't think he was gonna get caught, but he did. And props to him for admitting it and being willing to accept. Um, he was able to accept the consequences of that. So props to Rhodey for that. Uh, I've known Praise for a long time. He's a good dude, and like obviously he just wanted to, he wants to play, he wants to grind, this, that, and the third. You know, uh, so anyway, let's see what else there is to talk about, with the community. Only a couple seconds left, so I guess like I'll give a couple shout outs. Shout out to my team sponsor, Fly Society. We're gonna be going under that name to Columbus. Um, Great org, great people. So, um, shout out to them. Shout out to the people that have always supported me from the beginning when it came to playing the game. Um, you know, Shout out to Toast, uh, uh, Mushy Mouse, TJ, and a lot of other people that have supported me over the years when it came to Gears, and always had my back and always there for me. Um, so that's the end of this. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Drop a like and let me know what you think in the comments.